Hey everybody, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap with Close to My Heart, and we are here with Throw It Together Thursday, number 18. So today we are throwing together all of those thin cuts that we've been using over the past few weeks, and also using the liquid glass applicator as well. Ready to see what we've done? Let's get started. Alright, so today's Throw It Together Thursday took a little bit of preparation beforehand, but we wanted to show you all of the things that we will be using from the last 5 weeks that we did for this one. I believe it was 5 weeks, right? Might have been 4. I think it was 5. The 5th was, I think, taking out the liquid glass out of my pants. But so remember, we used both the triangle and the rectangle stitched thin cuts, the quilted stitched thin cuts. Then we also used these. These are the stitched quilted shapes as well, the 1 week. We used the stitched flowers. These are currently on back order, but they are coming back, so just be aware of that.
And unfortunately, those stitched shapes that you showed are no longer available.
But we have these. We have about 4 of them. So if you want them, let us know and we can mail them out to you. And then we're using our liquid glass with the new liquid applicator tip, and we're going to be making these flowers, the petals, with the, we're gonna make them look realistic with our tip from the other week. So those are our 5 tips. Yeah, because we had the applicator, so yahoo! Okay, so as you can see, we kind of planned this page out prior to. It took a little bit of planning, but I think it looks really pretty, and obviously it's a little messy right now, but you will see what it looks like when we actually have the whole thing together. So I'm going to start first by we are using the Sweet Girl paper pack. That's what this is, and the coordinating cardstock pack as well. So what we have here is we cut this down to a 10 by 10 square. So you can see it fits perfectly on my Versamat, that 10 by 10. And then we took the stitched squares, we took the middle one, and we cut the plaid out, and then we took the middle of the rectangle, and we cut this 3 by 4 out as well. So to start off, I'm gonna push the flowers to the side. Start off, we're gonna glue down the base, so these 5 pieces. Okay, so I put the 4 sides down first, but we don't want to actually glue the frames all the way down because we are gonna slip photos under there eventually. So, I mean, you could always put a 2 by 2 photo in there too. Like you could glue it completely down and then put a 2 by 2 photo in it. But the frames slightly overlap the 3 by 3 frame. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put glue on 2 of the edges here. So you can then slip a photo into it. And that way it's still gonna hold, but I still have that leeway. All right, so we have those 4 down, and now I'm gonna come with my center here. I'm gonna stand a little bit to do this one. That looks centered, right? I do everything by eyeing. If you want to figure out the
exact measurements.
Yeah, you can do that. Sorry, I'm just eyeing everything. So we are using obviously you saw me use the liquid glass, but we are using our Close to My Heart, our adhesive here. And what's good about this is if we have some scrap paper, if we have something like this, that one doesn't have anything extra over it, but let me just put that in the middle. If we have the triangles and we want to get those edges, it's dots. So it will grab those edges and then leave the extra on your scrap paper, which is always very nice. I don't know why I put this down first. I didn't push it down hard, so I'm gonna pull that back up just so I can do my edges first. That was silly of me. All right, I'm gonna glue all these down and then we'll be back. Then for the frame, obviously the same thing. You can glue right on those edges and it'll be good. So sometimes because of the glue being the dots, they get a little bit on the front. So we've got our rub and eraser here. And what this does is it actually just picks up that extra adhesive that's on the edges, and it is the perfect tool. But that just cleans it up and it makes it nice and neat, and then there you go. You've got your quilted shapes. So I'm gonna put this last one on the bottom, and then we're gonna come back to the flowers. All right, so we have this completed now. We are going to move this to the side, and I'm going to take another extra piece of paper that I have, and I'm going to do the fingerprint technique with these leaves, while Mom is going to glue the center of the flowers all on with our dots. So we're gonna put these aside to dry. I'm gonna grab my flower out here, and then I have the two-tone center. If you can see, this is the ballerina cardstock that I'm using. And we're gonna just glue that right to the middle, and that's going to be our main flower. So as these are going to dry as well, I'm gonna pull my Sweet Girl paper back in here, along with this finished, and we are going to glue this down. Got that dead center, perfect. All right, so we have our flower here, and remember to either use a bone folder or your fingers to curl up those edges of the flower. Makes them look really cool, gives them a little bit more of a dimension. So we have our thick, or just the 3D foam tape here that I've got. I'm gonna put a piece of that on the edge. So we're gonna put this right on the side here with our 3D foam tape. And then I've got all of the leaves because they have dried pretty quickly because of the liquid glass. And we're gonna just spread them out. I like to kind of overlap them a little bit. I think it gives them a cool look when you do that. So, but once again, that's personal preference. And then I'm gonna take some of the smaller flowers that I also have in here to throw it underneath as well. Don't be afraid to overlap your frames a little bit as well. Maybe I'll go this way. And remember, this is all experimenting, so if you don't like how it looks, you can always change it. That is not a problem. Should I pop it maybe? Okay. So that is our page, and we successfully used every single one of our techniques. I think it looks good, don't you? What? I think it's very pretty. So that's Throw Together Thursday. And that's Throw Together Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And we've made this beautiful page. We hope you guys like it. We really do. So it is there. It is done. And if you are a part of our kit of the month for May, which was last month, you will be getting, well, you will have all of the materials to make this. So make sure that you check the video out and use your materials to continue making this. And also thank you to everybody who's been signing up for our weekends. They are getting full. Yeah, so make sure that you get in your registration forms to save your spot because we are filling up. So, and I think that's it. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.
Just take your hair down. Ew.
I just got it up.
Mine's not brushed. Come back here.
Nope.
I'm recording you. We're gonna do it in the bathroom then.
I have to be beautiful for my audience. Yeah, in the bathroom.
Thursday number 18. So today we are throwing together all of those showing you over the past. What are you making a face for?
Oh, throw together. I was like 18. We're way past 18. Sorry.
Again. We like this, Mass Mutual.
Free advertising.
Mom used to work for Mass Mutual. Like this. Ooh, that was a voice crack. Another Mass Mutual piece. So, ready to see what we've got?